Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Brennan Hauser with EVOQ Bike. So I had an athlete who made an audible during the week to some 1 minute VO2max efforts. And I wanted to talk about this because this is the time of year when we're all dodging weather. You might get shifted inside. You're planning an outdoor ride. You got to shuffle workouts, and you might have to do some of this on your own. You might not be able to get a hold of your coach. Something goes on. And I don't want to say that this workout was bad. He rode the bike. That is a huge plus. But I think that if we all slow down sometimes, and I have to do this myself and ask, why am I doing this workout? What is the point of it? We can get more out of it. So again, it's not a knock on someone for doing a particular workout. It's just the optimization of the time that we are spending. We all only have so much time. I wish I could train 30 hours a week, and that's just not possible unless I want to be not making videos and not coaching athletes. So what he ended up doing was he cut up a workout and did 1 minute of VO2 max power and 1 minute off. So on paper, it's 16 minutes and I know there's not VO2 max power, it's maximal aerobic power, but let's just say it was around 115% FTP. The interesting thing though is his heart rate was really low because the 1 minute recovery, he's aerobically fit and it was one on, one off. Someone might immediately say, but wait a minute, what about tabata intervals? What about 40-20s? What about 30-30s? It's just that extra 30 seconds that makes so much of a difference for an aerobically fit athlete. If you go out and do this, you probably won't see your heart rate get up high enough to have the cardiac benefit of going that hard. And the standards we all read about are 90% heart rate max. So before we talk about the cons of this, what could be the pros? He is a mountain biker, so he had made a comment, hey, some of these 1 minute sections are very similar to some of the areas that I ride in, so that's cool. I definitely enjoy or promote the pushing raw watts. I think you can go do a 3 minute VO2 max interval, and part of the benefit in my mind, or I should say in my philosophy of coaching, is actually pushing really hard watts. I'm not always looking at heart rate on those. I'm looking, can you hit the numbers that you're going to need to hit for your events and continually getting stronger? Or if you've been training for a long time, maintaining the strength that you have. What's the con of this? If he's doing basically a 16 by 1 minute, wouldn't it be better to just do a 5 by 3 minute? It's not like we're asking him to do a 5 by 5, which is extremely mentally taxing, and 3 minutes is much easier. And if I was normally doing a 5 by 3, I would do them harder than a 5 by 5, right? But for this case, instead of 16 by 1, do 5 by 3 at that same intensity. It's going to work more of the cardiac side of the VO2 max equation, possibly getting your heart rate much closer to 90% heart rate max, and then have the rest interval be shorter, right? Do the 3 minutes, then give yourself 90 seconds or give yourself a minute. See what you can manage. You're calling an audible, right? So play around with this. It's not like it's got to be this perfect workout, but we're trying to optimize the time that we're spending. Or on the total flip side, you're listening to me right now, you're like, but maybe he was mentally not into it. That's why he did this one on, one off. Well, if you're not mentally into it, we know that we can forget pushing the raw watts that we're talking about before. Let's work just the cardiac side of things. Let's do a hard start. Sometimes I want to go do an interval that's going to help me get faster, but I don't have the 5 by 5 in me. It's just been a stressful day. I'm thinking about other stuff, but I know I can go super hard for 45 seconds and then ride above threshold. That is a great workout. That is the classic hard start, and then just elevating that heart rate and then staying, 102 to, I don't know, let's say 106%. Let's get like too granular. Keeping the power there, you're most likely going to see your heart rate at 90% plus max. Do that for 5 minutes, or hell, if you're rolling, do it for 7 minutes and then just do 2 or 3 of them. Even better. You're not into doing intervals today, but you wanted to get something done. So again, this wasn't a bad workout for him. It's a good sim of conditions that he rides in. He still rode the bike and pedaled. Let's not overthink it. But I think as we all go into months where I know I'm trying to dodge some rain and rearranging things already as I'm traveling to Nashville, and when am I driving? When is it sunny? When is it raining? When there's like 25-degree weather coming in? I need to think, what's the interval day? What's the long ride? Maybe I need to shift when I'm lifting. And the last piece that some people have said to me in the comments or sent me a message about was, hey, isn't pushing the raw watts like creating strength? And I would say, I think it's great to understand those sensations of pushing raw watts, but if we really want to talk about strength, that is gym work. There's no denying that. So I don't think that an exercise or a workout like this is anything like getting stronger in the gym. That will definitely make you push the pedals harder come springtime. So variety is key. At the end of the day, you want to be doing all these types of workouts, not the 1x1, but the push the raw watts, the 5x5, push the ones that are just more focused on the cardiac side of things because your brain's not into doing the raw watts. And it will make you a really good, well-rounded rider. It will make you your best version of a well-rounded rider that you can become. So good luck with your training. Please share this with a friend that might need some help as they're rearranging things, trying to optimize their training as they get into winter. Good luck. There's a ton of free info. Google the YouTube channel, check out the blog, hit us up with questions. See ya.